Hey my peeps, I'm here with my videographer Julie. What's up my Ju?
Nothing.
Let me tell you Julie, you made me laugh last night. Tell everybody what you told me.
I said that whenever she's going for her run, she rolls up her sleeves and she's like, I'm on warrior mode. And then she's like, I'm going on my run.
But she said it's so funny, like she rolled up her sleeve and she said, oh, this is Mom, you know, when she's going out on her run. And let me tell you guys, these runs where I turn into Warrior Nikki is what's helping me to be better. Amber told me the other day, Julie, she said, Mommy, this is your worst year ever. Mm-hmm. Guess what I said to her? No. This will be my best year ever because I'm getting close to God. That's the plan, Julie. That whatever was meant to harm your mom, she's gonna turn it around. Flip the script, baby. I'm gonna use all the negative stuff that comes my way, all the challenges, all the stress, all the hard lessons God is like thrown at me. I'm gonna use all of them to get closer to God. And those runs where I turn into warrior and I start out every day in that warrior mode, you told me, my Julie, what they're doing for me. So educate our audience here. What those runs, have you seen those runs do for your mom?
You're happier. Mm-hmm. You're more confident.
Yep.
And you get closer to God, and you get all this wisdom every time you come back from the run, from what Coach Bennett says and stuff like that.
Yeah, like today, Coach Corey said, every run you getting a little bit better. So every run I'm chipping away the old Nikki. All the stuff that I have going on in my head, Julie, I'm working on it. I said, God, please take away all this junk from my head and have me to focus on you. So Coach Corey said that we're confident, we're powerful, we're strong. And just getting those reminders in my head every day, that's what's turning your mom into a warrior. Remember when we first came, what I would do?
You would go in that room, watch Netflix, eat food, eat cake, muffins and all that stuff. And then you just go to sleep there.
Yeah. So that time compared to now and where your mom is now.
Huge difference.
Huge difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and those runs did it for me. So I was so happy to see you and Amber join me today. And our intervals, you know, that was like you guys made my day already. So what I'm learning from my Devon Franklin, Julie, where your mom was going wrong, okay? Mm-hmm. I was expecting little low expectations here from other people. And God told me through Devon, he said, no, we're gonna ask God to please give us what he is expecting of our lives. Because you know, when we were born, God had these grand plans for us. But we as humans, we get stuck on these little things hurt us, depress us. We go through life, you know, sitting, watching Netflix and chilling, eating sweets and, you know, not being the people that God himself has designed us to be. So your mom is stepping up into the expectations that God had for me when I was born. In fact, I'm asking God, please help me to become even more than that what you expected of me. And that's what I'm hoping for you too, my Julie. That we exceed God's expectations of our lives. And we wake up every day happy, we're confident, we're powerful, baby. Because God, Jesus said, he said, he that is in me is also in you. He said, what I have done, you will do even greater things. Can you imagine Jesus saying that, Julie? Mm-hmm. The same God that was in Jesus and he was able to do these great things that how many 2,000 years later, we're still talking about him. You know? So I want us with God, Julie girl, that every moment we're going through life like this with him and we're tapping into his wisdom, those ideas that come flowing to me on those runs, right? We're tapping into his wisdom, his love, his approval, that we don't need to be looking to anybody else in this world for love. We are full of God's love. That's where I want us constantly, knowing how much He loves us. No matter how many times we mess up. Your mom was falling a lot lately, right? Like a million times. But no shame, because I rose up stronger, knowing God is with me. Like even this morning, Julie, yesterday was a day talking to my sister Verona. And no shame, I said, Verona, I'm still working on this lesson of trying to free myself from mental slavery. I'm still working on it. But every time I go there and I see myself being shackled, I run to God and say, God, what is this? What's going on here? And I'm using even that, anything negative, guys, I'm using it as an opportunity to run to God. And I'm turning the worst year into what, Julie?
The best year ever.
Why is it going to be my best year?
Because you're rolling with God.
I'm getting closer to Him. And the closer you are to God, my sweetie, the best life. So please, don't play around with your appointments with Him. I want you getting closer to Him too. So I'm telling her that I need to work on getting rid of the shackles. I'm still working on it, Verona. That's what I called her to tell her. And right before going to bed, 11 o'clock at night, I'm watching one of my old videos where I'm talking that I need to release myself from these shackles. And this morning, as soon as I woke up, look at the word that I opened up to, Julie.
Shackled.
Yeah. So 11 o'clock last night, I'm having that conversation, watching that video. Saying, I need to release myself from mental slavery and the shackles that are holding me down from being my best self. And I woke up this morning. Wait, 1 second. So I grabbed this book. And Jules, I was cleaning up the other day and I found this book. And I opened up exactly to this page, exactly this morning, Julie, after that conversation yesterday. And listen to what it says, guys. God can do the same thing for us. He can break the chains and release us from our confining cages. He can set us free and carry us out into a spacious place. How sad it is to then, when we keep running in small circles, as if we're still confined in our old prisons. In His strength, may we no longer be bound by fear, shame, or oppression. God has rescued us from those cages of death. We can run free. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, and you also told me that on your Instagram you saw a picture of a bird flying out of its cage.
Right. You remember that, sweetie? And look at what the title of it says.
Freed from our cage.
Wow, Julie, you just gave me goosebumps. God is in the fire with us. God is in the storms with us. He's in the challenges with us. I told you about that Instagram with that bird, with a picture of a cage with a bird flying free, not knowing God was talking to your mama. That He wants to free me from all these chains and all these fears and disappointments that have been holding your mom back. That I need to shake them off and I need to focus on Him. That He will give me more than I could ever ask or imagine for Him. So proud of you. She just told me about her college class for the fall. I'm going to tell my peeps, even though she's only in high school, she's taking college level classes.
I haven't decided what course I'm doing yet.
Okay, how is the Harvard course going?
It's going good.
It's going good?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, boo. So that's why I'm not going to go with these little low expectations over here. God has big plans for our family. I'm having appointments with God, with the boys in Nigeria, and they're making me so happy. I'm getting closer to them. This is going to be your mama's best year ever as I get closer to God and closer to you guys. God, thank you.